आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi ka Safar with AIR News. Birth of a Nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
On the 22nd of December 1901, Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore established the school of Brahmacharyasrama for children of Santiniketan, West Bengal. It is around this school that the structure of the unconventional and globally renowned Visva-Bharti University has developed through love for education, dedication and careful planning. Rabindranath Tagore called the institution Visva-Bharati, which means the communion of the world with India, in a conscious repudiation of the system introduced in India by the British rulers. Rabindranath initially sought to realize the intrinsic values of the ancient education in India. The school and its curriculum therefore signified a departure from the way the rest of the country viewed education and teaching.
Simplicity was the cardinal principle. Classes were held in open air in the shade of trees, where human and nature entered into an immediate harmonious relationship. Teachers and students shared the single integral socio-cultural life. The curriculum had music, painting, dramatic performances, and other performative practices. Beyond the accepted limits of intellectual and academic pursuits, opportunities were created for invigorating and sustaining the manifold faculties of the human personality.
After independence, the institution was given the status of a central university in 1951 by an act of the Parliament. It continues to empower the citizens of India and the world.
We also remember the revolutionary from across the seas, Tarak Nath Das, who died on 22nd of December 1958. A pioneering immigrant in the west coast of North America, he helped organize the Asian Indian immigrants in favor of the Indian independence movement.
Tarak Nath was born on the 15th of June 1884 in Kanchrapara, Chaubis Parganas, West Bengal. While attending college in Calcutta, he was recruited into an anti-British secret society. By 1905, he gave up his studies and started spreading the revolutionary message. Wanted by police, he fled to Japan in 1905, disguised as a sadhu. And after the British ambassador requested his extradition, Das fled to the US and enrolled in the University of California, Berkeley, where he organized Indian immigrants towards Indian independence movement.
Das started in 1908 a monthly magazine called Free Hindustan to educate Indian immigrant population of British Columbia about the exploitative policies of the British Indian government. Later, he was also associated with Lala Hardayal of the Ghadar Party, and by 1914, after several unsuccessful applications, became a US citizen, thus moving out of the reach of the British government.
He travelled to Germany on the eve of the World War I and became involved in securing funds for an armed insurrection in India. He took part in an unsuccessful German-Indian mission to destroy British-controlled railway along the Suez Canal, and also travelled to China and Japan to organize the Pan-Asiatic League and promote India's independence.
In 1917, Das returned to the USA to face the charge of conspiring to violate the Neutrality Act. He and other conspirators were convicted in the Hindu-German conspiracy case in San Francisco, and Das was sentenced to 22 months in prison in Leavenworth, Kansas.
After serving his prison term, Das abandoned revolutionary activities. He completed his PhD from the School of Foreign Service in Georgetown University and spent the rest of his years teaching in the US and Europe. He died in December 1958 in New York. That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.